The World Bank held a national dissemination workshop on Tuesday at the Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara International Conference Center to discuss the Gambia's Human Capital Review and Economic Update. The Human Capital Review dissemination event is part of a series of national events designed to raise awareness of issues surrounding the Gambia's human capital and to promote dialogue among national policy makers and stakeholders in the Gambia. Whilst the economic update presents an assessment of recent economic developments in the Gambia with a focus on a special topic, the objective is to inform the government of the Gambia and stakeholders on the state of the economy and promote dialogue on policy options to address the development challenges facing the country and accelerate progress on eliminating extreme poverty and promoting shared prosperity. Speaking at the opening ceremony, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mohamed B.S. Jallow, says the government of the Gambia is committed to improving human capital development outcomes and boosting digital financial services to increase financial inclusion.
In this regard, the government of the Gambia is committed in the following to enhance human development capital: scaling up investment in the education infrastructure to meet job requirement needs, improving the caliber of faculty and administrative staff, and the ability of teaching and learning materials essential, the availability of teaching and learning materials essential to develop a skilled labor force in response to current and future labor market needs, increasing the quality of training institutions, including the relevance of their curricula, improving access to quality health care services, deepening partnership with the private sector and development partners, and unlock the country's human development potential.
The Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, C.D. Kerr, says that the Gambia needs to invest in human capital
to tap into the opportunities presented by the demographic dividend of our youthful population. As has been mentioned, 60% of our population is under the age of 25, and this is an opportunity if that is leveraged and built upon. So we ensure that as a government, the key of our development agenda will be the formation and investment into the human capital. The review of the human capital is very important, and it will center around examining the status of TVET, particularly in post-secondary school education, assess the available skills and relevant jobs needs to identify the skills gap and mismatches for the key growth sectors, to determine the kinds of skills needed in the labor market so as to build a more competitive labor force, examine the barriers and constraints to human capital development, and assess the adequacy, quality, and relevance of the education system.
The resident representative of the World Bank to the Gambia says the World Bank supports the Gambia through development policy financing and further supplemented financial to help mitigate crisis on the population.
The economic update, which we produce annually, examines recent macroeconomic developments in the Gambia, including the structural restraints that hinder the productive capacity and diversification of the Gambian economy, as well as the medium-term macroeconomic outlook. This report actually also includes a special focus on accelerating financial inclusion to unleash the Gambia's growth potential. The Gambian economy was exposed to the impact of a sluggish global economic environment in 2022, which led to shocks in our fiscal and external accounts of the country. Also, as we all know, rising inflation and generally adversely affected the recovery pace in the tourism sector. However, despite the spillovers from Russia's invasion of Ukraine, real GDP growth in the country was 4.3% in 2022, which was unchanged from the 2021 levels. However, unfortunately, it was 1.3% below the projections before the war in Ukraine.
Economic Update presents an assessment of recent economic developments in the Gambia with a focus on a special topic. The objective is to inform the government of the Gambia and stakeholders on the state of the economy and promote dialogue on policy options to address the development challenges facing the country and to accelerate progress on eliminating extreme poverty and promoting shared prosperity. This edition focuses on driving financial inclusion in the Gambia, constraints and opportunities of digitalization as a special topic. Reporting for Kerr Fatou, I am Fatou Silla.